let's see here. Hold on a minute. There we go. Hello, hello, hello there. I'm BRC. Hopefully you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Took my pills this morning. Also took a massive shit this morning. Let's talk about some stuff. Hold on, let me make sure you can. Oh, you can hear me because I see the captionings on there and it's saying stuff. Let's talk about some stuff, shall we? Hold on a minute. Just making sure. Let's talk about some stuff. Okay, good. You can hear me on that. Good. But we're not going to be able to watch a video today because I don't have the speaker set up, I don't think. So let's talk about Simon. They got the OJ case on Netflix now. Yeah, I know that it's been years and years since that, so actually I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have put let's put I don't know, let's just put I don't know. Toronto Steakhouse and Mexican Bar and Grill, nice. Where's this at again? I think it's in Williamson and non-Toronto, Ontario. Yeah, it's in Williamson, West Virginia, which is weird that they call it Toronto's. Hello there, Wesley. How you doing? Yeah, we're not going to be able to watch a video on this because I don't have the speaker set up. I had the microphone set up. Let's try to find some news since that's the case, you know. I think my dad still need to, I don't know. Let me make sure, though. Also, I want to talk about this center, the Yinglings. I think that's how you pronounce it, right? Yingling. I don't know. I'm not into beer. Doing good. How are you doing? Looking at this arena, even though I don't drink this Yingling or however you say it. How do you pronounce it? I don't know, but hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. Because I've been pronouncing it wrong for years, but now that I drank some beer, it makes me not want to drink beer. You know, because that's why I'm teetotal now, because I don't like beer. I don't like the taste of beer. Have you tried beer? Or I mean, if anyone else has tried beer, I'm warning you, it is not good. It tastes like skunk, and it tastes like marijuana, and it also tastes like piss. Okay, maybe that's not a good. That sounds good, doesn't it? That sounds good. Yeah. Hold on, let me turn out the brightness on my camera. I'm glad to have this back. You know, took me a while. I'm trying to find XSplit. That's what's under. Yep. We'll talk about events coming up. Do you have any suggestions? Well, I guess he's probably back anyway. Hot Wheels. Beat that monster trucks live, glow and fire, even though I won't be there, but still, I'm gonna talk about it, which means we need to get our thinking caps on. EBCV. See, EBCVtv. And you know what else that means? That means we need to talk about events coming up, especially this Sunday. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. Except, I took a shit this morning and all that other good stuff. Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live Glow and Fire brings fans favorite Hot Wheels monster trucks. Oops, sorry. I didn't knock anything over. I need to take some. Yeah, we're in the kitchen, dining room where that computer is now. Let's take this. I don't know what to do with this. I don't know. You're gonna have to see how to do that one. Sorry about that, people. I don't know how to work that yet. Anyway, hopefully you could have heard me from all the way over there. I don't know if you could or not, but anyway, back to the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live Glow and Fire. Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live Glow and Fire brings fans' favorite Hot Wheels monster trucks to life, including Mega Rex, Tiger Shark, HW5 Alarm, Bone Shaker, Bigfoot, yeah, Bigfoot, yeah, Gangster, and introducing the brand new Scalosaurus. Yeah, Scalosaurus. Yeah, Scalosaurus. The Vossel Fury filling of Hot Wheels monster trucks. And then you got all this. The sell dates. Which I meant the event's coming soon anyway. Let's see where the Cleverleys are heading to tomorrow. They're heading to Old Forester's Parish Town Hall. Nice. But I want to talk about this center again. Because this is where the center was, where Creator Clash was. Now, for those who don't know, Creator Clash, was, well, apparently is still going, I guess, but still, I think it's stupid that iDubbbz had all people. I mean, I used to like iDubbbz, and I did, till here recently, until I found out more about him. But here's the thing, though. I think Creator Clash, if it returns, it better be better, and it better not have iDubbbz or somebody or whoever. And if we're also being honest, iDubbbz, if I remember right, he is not a good person. Oh, wait a minute, they are gonna have it? Damn. Shit. Well, sorry. I hope Creator Clutch is nearby, so actually I take that back, sorry. I mean, maybe iDubbbz will change. That's where that Creator Clutch is returning, that's why it went out. But will it have iDubbbz? Is the problem, because technically, if it has iDubbbz, I'm not going. I mean, I probably won't go in no matter what. I'll probably watch it, but it's just weird that they're having another one, After I thought they got in trouble, though. I don't know. Who the hell knows? And I doesn't have a very good score at winning, there. What's MD stand for? Majority decision, okay. So someone beat them with a majority decision, okay. I find that kind of weird that they're bringing that back. Creator Clash, I find it so weird, I don't know where it's going to be at, but let me look up X. Hold on, before I look up X, I better censor this because I follow a bunch of, women. Okay, I censored that. Let's just say those women are, naked. And I don't want to push it, X.com. Let's see if I can get shit. Yeah, one time we were on here and Wesley Stovers, he wanted me to look up some, and then I accidentally showed a naked woman on here, and I was afraid. Like right there's, a naked woman doing her thing. Damn. That's interesting. And the caption is warning hot girl. That doesn't sound right, but anyway. Let me go Creator Clash now. But other than that, it's just weird that they're bringing back Creator Clash. I will follow it just to see what happens. That's the wrong Creator Clash. What would it be under? Creator Clash. Where would it be under? Hold on. Okay, I guess it's under there. D creator class, okay. At the okay, there we go. Creator class free. Nice. Even though now I'm following it, but still, IDub shouldn't have a say in it still. You know, I will subscribe to it. Oh, that's right. Ah, god damn. Where's the settings at? Where? Oh, apparent device theme, dark theme, please. Yeah, I can't watch any videos today. I'm trying to think here what we need to do. What else we need to do? But anyway, that's my X. Well, actually, my X page. Yeah, I'll show you. Let me show you. See, there's my X page if you want to follow it. And yes, the other day I did try, what was it, the KFC mac and cheese Korean barbecue chicken bowl. It was awesome. Here, I'll read you the review of it. Again. And it is light years better than, what is it, the Famous Bowl. The original Famous Bowl. It's better than that. I can guarantee you that right now. That's funny. And then we'll get to the other news, okay? But first, who wins in a fight between King Kong and Godzilla? And it's neither, because Chuck Norris never lets his pets fight. Get it? Because of Chuck Norris, you know. Yeah! Chuck Norris. Now, where is that thing? Yeah, I remember that episode of SpongeBob, but of course you can't hear it. He's saying he's gonna get struck by a flying ice cream truck, and then he does it, but then he lives, you know, and lives, you know. Apparently that fight is not real now. It made me look like a damn fool. From what I gathered, it's not happening now. Damn it, I want to see those two fight and beat each other to death, even though they're brothers. See, here's the problem with Logan Paul I have. Logan Paul should be in hell right now. He should go to the devil god in the ground. He should live with the devil god in the ground, and he should suffer with the devil god in the ground. Because this is such a dumb, moronic world, like I said, because they let him still not let him go to hell. That guy right there, see, Logan Paul is... And plus he showed a dead body in the fourth, and yet he's on EBCV. And I also said, I pray to God, Lucifer, and whomever is over purgatory that Matt Stoney joined the WWE Royal Rumble 2025, as well as some other celebrity. I pray that Logan Paul dies and goes to hell too. But of course we can't have that now, can we? Because I don't think Logan Paul is going to die yet. I think he still got years and years upon him, but still, he should not be in wrestling. He should actually be investigated by the police and YouTube, but mostly the police and some other people, especially, you know, like the CDC. Well, he was gonna have a problem with Prime Energy, but I guess now under this new president, you know, which, you know, I don't think he's going to be investigated now, from the looks of it. Still don't like Logan Paul. for a number of reasons. Because he showed a dead body. I know he apologized, but that was 1 week apology, I think. 1 weak ass apology. And it took him a while to apologize too, so it's like he should have apologized immediately, but of course he waited to apologize, so that means, well, he's stupid. And also, here's the mac and cheese bowl that we're talking about. That looks good. I mean, it's unhealthy, but it looks good. I'll let you know it made me full, unlike the famous bowl, the original famous bowl. Yeah. Yeah, this one made me full, unlike the original famous bowl, because it's got mac and cheese, it's got chicken, it's got barbecue sauce, it's got cheese with other mac and cheese, mac and cheese and but it's topped with that free blend cheese, that's what made it good. And like I said, the mac and cheese Korean barbecue chicken bowl from KFC is light years better than the famous bowl. They should just keep this on the menu, which they probably won't, but still, they should probably keep this on the menu. 5.8889 out of 5 Bailey Beats, because it tastes creamy, salty, sweet, tangy, and, well, I should put cheesy, but I didn't put cheesy, damn it. Let me correct that. And cheesy. That, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. If I had the money, I would buy 1,899 times more than the, okay. Looks good to me, even though Grammarly said it's not. And to be honest, that's what the problem is. The school didn't give you the right grammar class in the state. Of course, I know some of the grammar had to have a period and a comma. But if you're asking a question, it had to be a question mark. And if you go like, hey! It has to be an exclamation mark, if you say it really loud. Hey! Don't do that, like something like that, I know that, but the others, sometimes I forget. Yeah, Buckethead. In Grundy County. Where that auction and skull spitting incident happened. Mostly that auction incident, because we can't be promoting skull anymore because that's chewing tobacco or dip. Anyway, let's get to the next stuff. Skull is not good. I mean, I haven't tried skull, but I'm pretty damn sure that I tried the other, like the nicotine pouches and the Zen nicotine pouches, and I have tried the non-tobacco, non-nicotine version of the stuff. Makes me not want to try it. And I tried Outlaw Dip one time, and that's no nicotine, no tobacco, and that was horrible. Even because it had tea leaves in it, found out. And I don't like tea. Worst thing you can ever try is tobacco. Not alcohol, not caffeine. Tobacco. I mean, alcohol is bad, and sometimes caffeine is, but tobacco is the worst, and well, because you can smoke it and it irritates your lungs. You can chew and it irritates your mouth over time. Gonna kill you. What they should have done was, I mean, I don't know. You probably shouldn't have been smoking in the first place. But I not to say that they. I don't know when they put like 7,000 chemicals in it, but a long time ago they thought tobacco was good. But I guess when you put 7,000 chemicals in it or something like that, then you're gonna figure out no, it wasn't good anymore, not anymore. If it was good back then, it's not good anymore because people don't like to smoke. Okay, maybe in this state they do, but some people are choosing not to smoke anymore. They're choosing to vape more, but still, vaping is bad too. Let's see here. What else I can find? What's this? Appalachian Championship Wrestling celebrates 10 years. Okay. Nice ass. Nice. What's this? This arcade bar is in an old theater. Damn. Like how old of a theater? That's interesting. Does the arcade like give out prizes too? I mean, not like the casino, but you know where they give out money. They give out prizes, or is it just an arc? It just looks like an arcade to me, but still. Think they would get in trouble. You would think they'd get in trouble for this if they didn't offer a prize, you see. But still, I guess it's a game of skill, you see. Still, yeah, but I don't see it as that. The other night, I dreamed about, I don't know if I told you this, but I dreamed about a casino turning into an arcade around here, and I think it was the Mardi Gras casino that turned into an arcade because there's not much casinos in the state. Here, I'll show you. If I type in casinos in West Virginia, okay, what to put this way? Now I've been to this one, okay. It's alright, but if they ever get in trouble, I have a proposal. Arcade. And here's the thing, people. The Greenbrier doesn't count, even though it does have a casino club, but the Greenbrier doesn't really count to me. Okay, these are the ones that count, you see, as a real casino. The Hollywood Casino at Charlestown Races, the Mardi Gras Casino Resort, which that's the one I've, well, been to. Mountaineer Casino Racetrack and Resort, haven't been there. And Wheeling Island Hotel Casino Racetrack, which had an interesting guest here recently, Casey Webb off of Man vs. Food. Now, had it been Adam Richmond, I would have said, and well, actually, I don't know if I would have went to, but if it had Adam Richmond, he better stop at the one Nitro or Cross Lanes, or as I like to call, some people call it Cross Vegas, because it had all that stuff, you know. But other than that, it's not Las Vegas, it's Cross Vegas, because it had the one casino and the multiple restaurants. Ew. Also, the Royal Rumble apparently is tomorrow. Tomorrow. I love you. Tomorrow. We're only a day away. And we're also 2 days away from Groundhog's Day. I need to get off of here soon because I'm getting tired talking. Yeah, we're only a day away from the Royal Rumble in Indianapolis, Indiana. Now, I would have went, but then people talked me out of it, you know, because it's, well, one, it's in Indianapolis, and number two, some of the wrestling matches, if you get a horrible seat, you can't see all the action. Like, they say the floor is a good seat. No, it's not. I've been on the floor area, and it's not good seating. I'm telling you right now, people, if you get floor seating, you're stupid. You're stupid as fuck. You're stupid as it can be to get floor seating because that's where most of the drunks are. I'm sorry if one of my friends got front row tickets, but you're also kind of dumb for getting them. Even if we are friends, hopefully you get the other seats more. The other seats would be better because you can see the whole damn ring, maybe, and the whole damn thing better. You didn't think that one free now, did you? Other than that, I need to wish someone a happy birthday, John Hensley, even though that's not my Mr. Hensley, Mr. Steve Hensley. So I'm going to have to wish him, well, maybe. I'm going to wish him a happy birthday. How about that? Let's just wish him a happy birthday. Happy birthday. Yeah. And Damian Chambers. Now, he may not remember me, but I'm going to wish him a happy birthday. Even though, technically, I don't think he remembers me, but I'm still going to wish him a happy birthday. Happy birthday. I heard, at least, yeah. It's been a while, but still, I don't think he remembers me. A charcuterie board is basically an adult Lunchable where you you swap a Capri Sun for one. Damn. Never thought of it that way though. Anyway, I wish we could watch a video. I mean, I could dub a video if you want me to. But, let's dub a short video. Even though I can't hear it. Do you really ever eat during the holidays? Hey, do you want stuff like pie? Not poontang pie, but lemon meringue pie? Well, you don't have to get that. You can get this browser called Pie. It's like poontang pie, but it's pie. And it's a browser extension where you can get ad blockers and stuff. This year, the holidays at this time get a bad rep for causing people to eat way more. No shit. Then they die normally. Oh, I mean, I said that wrong. Then they normally would. But is there actually any truth to that? Or die? Like die hard. Okay. I was about to say like die what? Yeah, like Die Hard being a Christmas movie. Is it all one big lie? Well, I can tell you what is a Christmas movie. Also, The Addams Family is a Christmas movie if we're going to consider Die Hard one. I meant the original, the one from the 90s, you see. And then the second Addams Family movie was better. The Addams Family Values was good too. I mean, having to watch this without volume, it's like really weird, but still. I like the food fears, and I like the other fears too. Wait, what? My Wildest Day with Legends, Steaks, Wrestling, and Chat. Damn. He actually chatted with wrestlers. Damn, Google Foods is on a roll. Damn. Let me just play it on my phone. Hopefully it plays on my phone. Hopefully I'm not dead yet. What's it called again? Oh, it's about the food fears. Anyway. Yeah. Let me get up here. One time, Yeah, and it wasn't at band camp, but it was one time I was watching YouTube. It was the first time watching YouTube, and I guess my mama got on to me because I guess I was 10 years old thinking it was the right Umbilical Brothers video. Now, if you don't remember who the Umbilical Brothers are, I would show you a photo of them. Maybe you might remember them from Nickelodeon. Now the problem is in this video they were cussing, unlike on Nickelodeon. They were on Nick Jr., which they hosted a children's show, but in Australia they were on the show like at midnight, or like mixed in with Saturday Night Live or something, that something like that. You know, let me go back. Hopefully you can hear this.
Do you overeat during the holidays? Simple question. From spooky season to the new year, the holidays at this time get a bad rap for causing people to eat
remember,
way more
this is my phone.
But is there actually any truth to that? Or, like Die Hard being a Christmas movie, is it all one big lie? Hello, Internet. Welcome to Food Theory, the show that always fills you up. And before we even start, there's two things I need to address. One, it's not the holidays anymore. I know. But we needed to do our due diligence, okay? It takes time. It takes recovering from food comas. It takes poring over data. It takes me standing in front of one of those see-through whiteboards, rubbing my beard and going, for extended periods of time. So here we are. And two, for those of you angrily typing that Die Hard is a Christmas movie, like my boy Lee here, I think we can all at least agree that Die Hard is an amazing movie for any time of year. And if that sounds like a decent compromise, make sure to yippee-ki-click that melon-farming subscribe button. So here's the thing. I think the holidays get too much flack. And specifically in the sense that people tend to go into the last few months of the year with this idea that it's a given that they'll overeat and gain weight. And there are articles written every year about how to deal with potential overeating coming out before and after the holidays. Now, to be clear, overeating is something of a misnomer because it implies that there's some level that you should or shouldn't be eating at. And the fact is, every person is different and needs to take in different amounts of food. No, when I talk about overeating in this episode, I'm specifically talking about eating more than what you would normally eat, no matter how much that is in your day-to-day. But regardless, I've always wondered if this whole overeating thing is true. I mean, I'm someone that loves to stuff my face with delicious foods during the holidays, but despite that, I always feel like there's a limit to how much I can eat at any point. It's not like the holidays suddenly increase the size of both the Grinch's heart and our stomach. So I set out to find out whether we truly do eat more than usual during this magical time of year, or if it's all been a trick our minds have collectively played on us for generations. Since it's pretty much a tradition at this point for me to rope in the team to some sort of food experiment over the holidays, I decided to bring in Kai, Josiah, and Ash along on this adventure to find some answers. Kai and Ash were understandably apprehensive, but with my boyish charm and promising to name my fifth child after them should I ever have one, they hopped on board. And in order to best track everything we eat in this time, we partnered up with Yazio for this episode. In case you're not on the up and up with this app, let me tell you, Yazio is a nutrition-focused app that's been helping people develop healthy, realistic, and more importantly, sustainable eating habits. When we partnered with them late last year, I fell in love with how simple and customizable the app is, and I immediately knew I wanted to partner with them again for this episode. The basic version is awesome in and of itself, but Yazio Pro really lets you use the app to its full potential, like connecting to your fitness tracker seamlessly, tracking your progress for whatever your personal goal may be, and giving you access to over 2,500 recipes so that you never have to worry about what to cook to help further your goals. Personally, I've been having a blast exploring the smart food rating feature that analyzes the nutritional value of the foods that you input and tells you what foods are healthy or not so healthy. That way you're more informed about the foods that you may or may not want to avoid. If you're someone that's looking to start your own nutrition journey and want to track your goals, no matter what that is, make sure you use the link in my description below or use the QR code on screen now for 50% off Yazio Pro after a free 7-day trial. Thanks again to Yazio for sponsoring today's episode, and now that you're all caught up, let's get back on track. Get it? Cut. What? Wait, I did? Dang it, that was the best I had. Whatever, fine, moving on. For this experiment, we tracked our eating habits for a week leading up to Christmas and New Year's, the week of, and a week after so that we could see and track any changes in our eating habits, with the goal of having 2 weeks where we'd be eating normal and that last week there to see if any of us would have any corrective diet, meaning if we eat less to account for the amount we'd be eating for the festivities. Now, the important thing here was not to alter in any way what we eat. So while we'd be tracking our food, we'd do our best to not let that sway our decisions one way or another. And like any good experiment, I had my predictions about how things were gonna go. So here's my prediction for the next couple of weeks. I don't think that I'm gonna overeat. But what I have found anecdotally just in my lifetime is I'll hype myself up. I'll be like, oh boy, I'm gonna eat all that food. Woo! And then I go and I eat it the night of, and I'm just like, after one plate, I'm done. At the end of the day, my stomach only has a finite amount of food it can hold, and I don't think it magically grows over the holiday. Josiah, on the other hand, was a lot more certain on his prediction. Dang near offended, you might say.
Do I think that I eat more than normal during the holidays? The answer is an absolutely resounding yes, and there's one reason why. Cookies!
Okay, you cookie monster, settle down there. Now, I'm someone who has historically been pretty bad at tracking my calories. And at the risk of sounding chilly, it really wasn't until I started using Yazio that I got much better about it. That's why I also roped in Kai and Ash, who are nutrition tracking veterans.
I typically track my food because I want to make sure I'm getting enough of different food groups, as I am doing more weightlifting and training in that regard. So that's been fun.
Dang right, Ash, get them gains.
All that being said, because I track my food, I feel pretty comfortable going into this experiment with there being very minimal adjustments to how much I eat during the holidays, right? I worry that if someone's coming in and they haven't tracked their food on like a regular basis, then there might be some impact to how much food they eat or choose not to eat for the holidays.
Wow, way to call me out.
I don't think I'll eat more calories per se, but I do think I'm going to have a higher volume of food intake. And that's largely because of the dishes that my family prepares for the holidays. It's a lot of vegetable-based side dishes. So we have the Brussels sprouts and bacon combination. We have roasted broccoli, asparagus, a lot of that. I am an absolute fiend when it comes to those dishes. It makes up most of my dinner most of the time. So the food takes up more space on my plate, but I don't necessarily think that means it's more calories than typically, right?
That's exactly right, pre-recorded video of Ash. The types of food drastically change the amounts of calories you're actually taking in. In fact, there's actually a list of foods that have been categorized based on how filling they are, the satiety index. Basically, a group of researchers tested a giant list of foods by feeding people fixed calorie portions and then asking them how they felt for the next 2 hours. And depending how filling each food was compared to the control item, white bread, then that cemented its place on the satiety index. Now, there were a lot of limitations with this study, one being the amount of foods tried. But we did get a decent idea of how filling certain foods are. For example, boiled potatoes were the most filling food, while the least filling food was croissants. Yeah, go figure. But the point is, depending on what foods you're munching on, you may feel more full despite not having as many calories. That leaves us with two different but reasonable hypotheses. In the corner with me, Kai, and Ash, we don't think there'll be that big of a difference in calorie intake. And in Josiah's passionate corner, we have cookies!
That's something you might want to see.
This is my favorite part. Ash, we don't think there'll be that big of a difference in calorie intake. And in Josiah's passionate corner, we have cookies! So let's dive right in, because what we found is astounding and could finally put to rest the famous question once and for all. And the only way to do that is through what I am affectionately calling the downfall of the four. Josiah had a unique run-up to the holidays among the four of us.
First of all, the holidays are crazy, and so I actually ate a little bit less than I normally would before the holidays even went into effect, before I even took any time off. And so my eating habits were a little bit messed up already.
And his data shows just that. From the Monday that we started the experiment, he had days of up to quadruple-digit deficits. It wasn't until the week of Christmas that he started to reach his caloric ceiling. And even then, he did it in what's honestly a remarkable way.
One of the biggest things I noticed on Christmas and New Year's, and honestly even in days in between, is I was eating more, especially for those big meals, right? My Christmas Eve dinner, when I had the Feast of the Seven Fishes, and the pasta, and the meatballs, and...
Okay, hold the phone, Josiah. I'm officially inviting myself to your Christmas feast next year. Okay, carry on.
But I was eating that as basically one meal of the day. I didn't really eat breakfast during that day.
Hold on, man. Hold on. So you mean he eats... Let me see. What did he say he ate again? Sorry about that. He ate big meals on Christmas. And what were these big meals on Christmas? Oh, the Feast of the Seven Fishes. See, I want to try that too one day in Fairmont. They have that in Fairmont, but the thing is, yeah, the Feast of the Seven Fishes. You know, even though I don't think that the actual fishes that they serve on the feast, there's pasta, okay, and then there's some meatballs or the arancini, I don't know.
Hey, I didn't eat lunch. I was saving all of my hunger to eat during that big meal.
Oh, well, if that's the case, there's no way that he overate 2,200 calories in one sitting? Let me be clear.
Damn, how did I get...
I'm just in awe at Josiah's overwhelming power. If I tried doing that, it would have ended up with chundering all over my friends and family. And his Christmas day fell into the same trap as well, with a staggering 2,386 calories eaten for his daily meal. Now, while it didn't happen again until his New Year's Eve dinner, and even then he still had a few calories left until his limit, the days in between were where his downfall came into play. All because of a pretty interesting factor we hadn't really thought of when going into this.
It also didn't help that I was just home. I was hanging out. I was with family. And so what else is there to do but to sit down, watch some football, watch some movies, and eat food?
While Josiah only had 2 days of true overeating, the days between Christmas and New Year's had him getting close to his limit because there wasn't anything else to do. Everyone was gathered, the food was right there, and while everyone chatted and didn't watch Die Hard, they inevitably ate the delicious food that I will definitely be eating next year. Right, Josiah? Right? Nutrition tracking expert Ash had a normal lead up to the holiday madness because of their strict routine of getting gains and taking names. It wasn't going to take some no-name, non-holiday days to phase them. It wasn't even the holiday feast that got to them, because while they did indulge a little bit more than normal, what really got them was actually what they didn't eat the day of.
I think the thing that was most interesting to me was the impact of leftovers on all of my counts.
And it wasn't just the leftovers, but the interesting psychological trick having them played on Ash.
I fill up my fridge with a bunch of different dishes, and then I have some great food for the next few days, right? And I want to eat the food that is more readily available and around because it's going to go bad. That's what I reach for more often when I'm hungry.
Ash is far from alone in feeling that pressure of making sure the food doesn't go to waste. There are articles every year giving tips and recipes for what to do with common holiday leftovers so that they don't just get chucked in the trash. But with that said, Ash brought up a great point when it came to how much they didn't overeat.
Having trouble building your credit because of missed payments, constant rejection, or no existing credit history. You need Self.
That said, Ash brought up a great point when it came to how much they didn't overeat.
I let myself have snacks and desserts and, finger pick at food if I was hungry and I wanted it, right? I still am the same person with my same level of hunger, but it doesn't magically change and shift around the holidays, whether it's on Christmas Day, after ABCDEFG.
So another one bites the dust. While overeating wasn't their downfall, the leftovers and delicious homemade foods, cookies, and other desserts were. Let's review, shall we? So far, we haven't seen much overeating at all, but have seen massive alterations to usual habits, whether it's turning to food because of the social aspect of the holidays, or the presence of leftovers taking up so much space in the fridge. At first glance, Kai had more days of caloric surplus than we've seen so far, but there's a lot more to it than just the final number.
My mom made deviled eggs, ham, mac and cheese, a lot of delicious food. I didn't eat a bunch of it, but I ate what I would consider to be a normal amount, but because it's more calorie dense than what I normally eat, my calories definitely did jump up more than normal.
So while Kai may have eaten her normal amount, something she's fairly in tune with since she regularly tracks her food intake, the composition of her diet shifted. This is something that happens to most people because of the common culprits during the holiday season. We're talking ham, prime rib, dinner rolls, casseroles, honestly, most rolls. Suddenly, she started eating more high-fat and high-sugar foods, which are more calorically dense. Fat plays a huge role in how full someone feels when they're chowing down on some holiday ham. It doesn't take up more space in your stomach or anything, but its caloric density intensity triggers a high level of leptin release, which is a hormone that signals to your body that it's gotten a bunch of energy and can stop eating. Problem is, fat also slows down your digestion, meaning it can actually delay the release of leptin. So what this means is you can actually eat a lot of high-fat foods before your brain catches on to how much you've actually eaten. That's why Kai didn't feel like she ate more than her usual, because by volume she didn't, but the switch in food she was eating is what sent her calories over the edge. So, along with the social aspect and leftovers, we can add a shift in diet to the holiday downfall.
Santi.
Now, unlike the other three, I had a pretty clear data trend in my calories. In the days leading up to the holidays, you can see that my calories steadily rose to a peak, and then in the new year started to, for the most part, drop to my normal amount. Like Kai, I had a pretty big shift in my normal macro composition, meaning that my carbs, which usually do make up about 2/3 my food intake, dropped to less than half, and my fat jumped up quite a bit. More than that, it was way less consistent than usual. What was also way less consistent was my exercise. You can see that while I did have a few days of my regular exercise, more often than not, I was burning way less than usual, but my caloric intake steadily increased. My biggest obstacle was actually all the social outings that I normally don't have. Because with all the friends and family coming back into town, I was going out constantly to restaurants for dinners and brunches and so many brunches. And I'm not complaining that I have friends and family all around me, but most of the outings we had were food-centric. Like Josiah, I also had days where I'd only have one large meal, like Christmas, where I had my regular small breakfast and then had friends and family over for a ridiculous amount of pizza. But my downfall actually came in the form of liquid calories. See, I have a pretty strict rule. I don't have regular Coke during the week. I typically will drink Coke Zero during the week and only indulge on the sweet nectar of the gods on the weekend.
Yeah.
But for the holidays, that rule takes a massive time out. Every time I went to a restaurant, I indulged in a Coke, or two, or three. Listen, I work hard for those Cokes, okay? Plus, what added to the count were the occasional cocktails that I would drink in moderation, never in excess. I mean, come on, it's me, guys.
Yeah.
So there you have it. Overeating during the holidays doesn't happen as much as we think or told. But despite not eating a surplus of calories, we all had our downfall in the form of a holiday shift in our food intake, whether it was through leftovers, through eating as a social activity, an increase in higher fat or sugar foods, or taking in more calories in liquid form. So, next holiday season, if you're someone that wants to stay in tune with your nutrition using Yazio, you now know the pitfalls to avoid or head straight into. But hey, that's just a theory. A food theory. Bon appetit. And hey, if you're curious about seeing what it takes.
Okay, from what I gathered is, he's also sort of teetotal. Sort of. Even though he said he drank alcohol cocktails. I'm pretty sure he is. Say, unless, he's lying to us. He's saying that he does drink moderately. I do that too, even though I say I'm teetotal. Because that'd be better if I drank a lot of that every day. That alcohol. Anyway, let's talk about something. What's this? Good. At least they didn't cancel this. Oh, it just, what is it? I'm trying to think what it is. I think it's the Pride Festival in Charleston. Yeah, Pride Parade and Festival. Nice. Yeah, I'll show you. See? Last year I would have went. But then I ended up in the hospital. Maybe I might go. But then again, it's on. It's conflicting with the wrestling in Beckley, though. That's on. And it's also the day before my birthday. Damn. That's fun. I'm gonna share this, whether people like it or not. I'm gonna share it because I think it'd be an interesting event. And it should be an interesting event. Anyway, I'm Bailey Robert Chandler. Thanks for watching. Bye.